Can you state your name for the camera, please?
Paige.
And this is Carl. We're in the Gallardo and we're doing 6 laps, correct?
Yes, we are.
Okay. So a few things before we go onto the track. We'll let you go as fast as you want out there, as long as we're doing everything safely and correctly. So to be fast on the track, it's really important that you're smooth with all of your inputs into the car. When we accelerate, we're not going to floor it, but we're going to squeeze the throttle until we're at full throttle. Same thing when we brake. We're not going to slam on the brakes, but we're going to apply a firm, steady pressure to the pedal. When you turn into the corner, try to be as fluid as possible. Just turn in nice and smooth until you get to your apex. Once we get to the apex, we can start unwinding the steering wheel back to straight, and we can go full throttle down the straightaway. Did you want to drive with the paddles today or automatic?
I'm going to try the pedals first.
Okay. So the paddles are here. Upshift is on the right, downshift is on the left.
Yep.
Notice that it doesn't move with the steering wheel, and notice how small they are.
Yep.
So it's really important that your hands are at 9 and 3 at all times on the racetrack, so that you can just grab it with your index finger or your middle finger, just upshift once or downshift once.
Right.
So we're going to stay in 3rd and 4th gear on the track. So once we get onto the track, we're going to upshift into 3rd. We're going to stay in 3rd 90% of the time, and then we're going to upshift on the straightaway, and I'll tell you when. And then we're going to downshift at the end of the straightaway, and I'll tell you when again. So when you're upshifting, just stay on the throttle and upshift. There's no need to lift off the throttle like a traditional manual, or just stay on throttle and pull the paddle. When we brake, or when we downshift, we're always going to brake first, so I'll tell you to brake, and then I'll tell you to downshift next. For our safety, the mirrors are set up for me, so don't worry about any of the cars around us. If we're going to be passed by a faster car, I'll turn our hazard lights on, rest my hand on the wheel, and I'll let you know which way we're going to be passed. If we're going to pass a slower car, we're going to we're going to pull up behind them, wait for their hazards to go on, and then I'll tell you which way is clear to pass them. All right, do you have any questions about the car or the track before we go?
No, as long as you tell me what we're doing.
I'll let you know. All right, ready to have some fun then?
Yep.
Okay, let's turn the wheel 1 full rotation to the right.
Right.
See how it's up? Yeah, there you go. Now we're centered out right here. Foot on the brake. Upshift. Let's see. Upshift once. Okay, so we should be in 1st gear. So start pulling forward nice and slowly.
Which way?
We're going to go to the left, to the racetrack. Nice and slow. Wait to watch the cones on the left. So keep pulling forward. There you go. And then we're going to pull into this box of blue cones. Keep pulling forward, right into the center. And the brakes in this car are very touchy. You'll feel it as soon as we stop right here. So stop right here.
Oh, touchy.
There you go. All right, so we'll wait for this. We'll wait for this last car to go by, and then we'll head onto the track.
So if it's in gear, then it doesn't move forward.
Well, it's it goes into neutral after a while. So right now it's in neutral. Upshift once again. Okay, and then head onto the track. Stay to the right-hand side once you get on the track. Okay, upshift once. Upshift one more time if you can. There you go, 1st corner. Stay all the way to the left-hand side. We want to stay as close to the paint as possible through here until this cone. At that cone, then we're going to start bringing it to the right-hand side. Get close to your apex here and start squeezing the throttle down the straightaway.
Oh, it's there.
That's okay.
Yep.
Once we're going faster, we can start using the full width of the track, but for now, we can just maintain our speed. So we're going to stay right here to the right. We're going to have a car pass us on our left-hand side. Okay, back on throttle through here. This is our next corner, so we're going to turn into the corner, get close to the paint through here. Very nice. And then bring the car out wide to the right-hand side. Start braking here. Turn into the corner. We want to be as close to the apexes as possible. Start squeezing the throttle through here, and upshift once, stay in 3rd gear, stay all the way to the left-hand side of the track. Don't need to look over your shoulders, there's
I'm not used to that.
yeah, it's alright. Okay, start braking here, turn into the corner, wait for me to tell you to shift. So we're going to stay in 3rd gear most of the track. Stay to the left-hand side of the track, and now start squeezing the throttle down the straight. Okay, maintain your speed through here, get close to your apex. We want to be in the center of the racetrack through here. Start braking. And turn into the corner. You didn't brake there. Back on the throttle through here. We want to stay as close to the paint as possible. Back on throttle.
I didn't want to skid to a hole.
Once we're moving, it won't be that hard. Okay, start braking. Turn into the corner and squeeze the throttle. Stay all the way to the left. Now start bringing it back to the right. Get close to your apex here and try to use the full width of the track. And start accelerating down the straightaway. Once we're on the straightaway, you can go full throttle. Upshift once, stay to the right hand side of the track. And start braking here. Turn into the corner and stay wide to the right. We're going to have a car pass us on our left hand side. Start braking here. And we're going to go wide so that the car can pass us. Alright, we're clear.
Yep.
Stay back on throttle. Stay to the left. And anytime we're on the straight, you go as fast as you want. Start braking through here. Turn into the corner now. Very nice. Straight through the chicane. Stay to the left. Squeeze the throttle through here. More throttle, more throttle. Maintain your speed through this corner. Turn in. Get closer to the paint. Closer, closer. Center of the track. Start braking here. Downshift once. Look across the track for your apex. Don't worry too much about these cones. I think you're a little too fixated on those outer cones. We want to make sure that you're, that's the most important apex, the one on the inside right there. Stay to the right. And start braking here. Off the brakes, turn in all the way down to the paint. All the way to the paint, keep turning, keep turning. There you go, start applying more throttle to the car. Back to the right, more throttle, more throttle, more throttle, more throttle. Keep going, full throttle down the straightaway. Upshift once if you can, and stay on throttle, and there you go. Start braking now. Downshift once if you can. Turn in all the way down to the paint. Nice and smooth on those brakes. Stay to the right. Start braking here. Turn in, off the brakes, closer to the paint, much closer to the paint through here. Back on throttle, and then go wide to the right, just like that. Left-hand side of the track, and start braking. Turn into the corner. Through to the left, stay to the left. We're going to have a car pass us on our right-hand side. Okay, we're clear. Back down the center of the track. And start braking through here. Off the brakes now, look across the track for your apex, your inner apex. There you go. That's the most important one. Get closer, squeezing the throttle, let the car go out to the right-hand side. We want to be all the way to the right-hand side of the track there when we exit that corner.
I keep looking for people passing.
Don't worry about the cars passing. I'll let you know if we're going to be passed. All the way down to the paint now. All the way down, all the way down. Keep turning, squeeze the throttle through here. Back to the right. And then let the car float out to the left-hand side of the track. Accelerate through the corner, and full throttle down the straightaway. Upshift. And then remember, stay on throttle when you upshift.
Sorry.
Start braking here. Downshift once if you can. Turn in, off the brakes, closer to the paint. Let the car float out to the right-hand side of the track. Very nice. And start braking straight line. Off the brakes, turn in all the way down to the paint. Much closer. Now start bringing it to the right-hand side of the track while accelerating out of the corner. There you go. Stay left, all the way left now. And start braking, brake straight line. Off the brakes, all the way down to the paint. All the way down. And then straight through, stay to the left, squeeze the throttle through here. Very nice. Maintain your speed through this corner, turn in. There you go, picking up speed now. Center of the track. Start braking here. Off the brakes, turn in, look across the track for your apex. Squeeze the throttle more. There you go. See how we want to be on the right-hand side of the track there. Stay right, stay right. And brake here. We're going to stay all the way wide to the right. We're going to have a car pass us on our left. Okay, back on throttle. Center of the racetrack and squeeze the throttle. Full throttle down the straightaway. Upshift, stay on throttle, stay on throttle, keep going, keep going, keep going, and start braking now. Downshift once, turn in a little bit, way too hard there, way too hard, nice and smooth. Remember, stay wide to the right, and brake, turn into the corner, all the way down to the paint. Let the car float out to the right-hand side of the track, squeezing the throttle, and full throttle down the straightaway. Stay to the left. And and start braking. Brake straight, wait for your turning cone to turn. Turn in now, across the paint. Straight through, stay to the left. Okay, maintain your speed through this corner. Turn in, get close to your paint. Try to be smoother when you turn into those corners. Start braking here and turn in nice and smooth. Look across the track for your apex. That's where we want to be. And then start letting the car float out to the right. Very good. And squeeze the throttle, full throttle down the straightaway. And brake hard here. Brake harder. Turn in, off the brakes. Off the brakes all the way to the paint. Back right now, start squeezing the throttle. Use the full width of the track. Full throttle through here, full throttle, full throttle. Upshift, stay on throttle, keep going. And start braking. Brake, downshift once. Squeeze the throttle through here, stay to the right. Start braking, brake hard. Turn it all the way down to the paint. Squeeze the throttle, look for your exit cone. Let the car float out to the right, very good, nice. Accelerate all the way down, keep going, and start braking here. Brake, and turn into the corner. Off the brakes, back on the throttle. Throttle. Stay left. Okay, off the throttle, turn in, maintain your speed, and squeeze the throttle, back on throttles. There you go. Start braking here. And we're going to pull off to the right-hand side of the track. We're going to exit the course. Exit right through the center of the blue cones.
I couldn't see the edge.
What did you think?
Scary.
Alright, nice and slow through here. Turn in. And then stay wide to the right-hand side. Alright, we're going to enter the center of the tent.
Yep.
Right through the center. There you go. And then we're going to park in pit number 3, right next to the Lamborghini. Hard right. And keep pulling forward a little bit. And you can stop right there. Pull both paddles towards you, please. And then release, foot off the brake, and turn the wheel to the left until it stops. And that's it. You get, oh, we're leaving this down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if we put this up, it'll warp the rotors. That's why we leave them down. But yeah, I hope you had a good time.
Fantastic.
All right, let's get out of this car.